Hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800. Now in the last episode, Sohom was rising from the ashes, right, like a phoenix, and it's back on track again. We do have our coffee industry up there. Next step would be right away to also provide me a caoutchouc industry, a stable one. That means we probably will also need to use some trade unions. There's the oil fields here that we definitely will need to use at some point. 15 of them, very close together. I think we also had some more here, right? So there will be the need of having some trains going through the island, unfortunately, from here all the way up. Or we actually let it go to the fortified area. I think that is safer, right? So we're going to use some space here where the trains is then going back and forth. So like this, of course, a bit more beautiful then. Let's just reserve this, and the train is then going all the way up here through the oil fields right into that. And here we also have the trains from the coffee production then going this way. So I'm just going to blueprint my train tracks there for the future then. We should just keep this in mind, as I will definitely need to have... Ah, look at that. Incredible, right? How much damage did... That was another airship attack. She lost some airships there, but we lost all the flag towers. This is just incredible. And I don't think she lost that many ships though.
Ship of the line reporting in future, keep your flagship intact.
This is just too crazy, really. Influence-wise, we do need, morale-wise, we do need more defense still. We still need more defense. Let's get at least 2 of those ships into this direction, because I think in the fog here, there is, yep, there is Miss Hunt over there as well with her airship fleet. Yep. This is just really, really crazy. Holy cow, I don't believe that still. That is definitely broken at this point. There is no way around that anymore. I'm not even going to exaggerate on this. It is broken at the moment. I think that is though the combat overhaul mod that is doing the job here, and not the base Anno game. Let's get some exploration done over there, because I need to know what's happening there, and I ASAP need to get more materials over. I do have my white flagship, Star Shadow, and let's use this right away to get more weapons over. We have lots of weapons. Very good. Let's get some more bricks over and steel beam. Steel beams I will not need. Actually, it's bricks only that I need, plus the weapons there. Very important. So home it is, because we need to start fortifying the other beach areas too, right? That is just very, very important at this point, because without that, I will always be very low on morale. And weapons it is. And we will also start to fortify one other beach area that with one single airship attack she cannot do this much damage. There is an uninhabited island actually with lots of clay on it. So I think it's definitely here. We will probably lose a ship for that. Let's only send one ship forward, because I don't want to lose all these ships there. I still would like to know what's over there. Calthrell, we already found it.
Set sail.
Yeah. There is also her airship hangar, where she's building those ships. Alright, let's get it back. I don't see any other... There is the attack coming. It is so predictable. It is so predictable. She's going over there once again, getting the fish oil factories, right? To drop the morale to 0. Let's move the ships. Incredible. Miss Hunt is really smart. There's no way around that. The strategy is working, because it's so overpowered with the airships, and we might just lose Sohom again.
Harbor is under attack.
Even though the trading post is still standing, right?
Your harbor is under attack.
Nah, she's backing off now that I'm moving in my fleet. Alright, this time she failed. Hopefully. Alright, my ships are here. I will need more ships though.
Ship under attack.
And also those ships are now in the area. She's backing off, and Sohom, at least for now, with just the brink of collapse, is surviving. Let's just see how long it is though, right? Another airship attack on the main trading post could actually end it already again. And let's send more ships over. I do have them. Let's send those ships over too. New Walls, Sohom. Those ships that can still stay here. They have already secured the area. And then we got more down here. I got 60 more influence. We might just build a few more. There you go. And by the way, yeah, I still don't have coffee, and I cannot get any more new investors in. That's the shame right now that we have. The problem.
Ship under attack.
This is just the pirate.
But others are
He's
on
still circling the island. There's nothing coming from the southern area. Let's build some hospitals in Sohom in the meantime. We do have plagues rotting the people away. Let's also have some fire stations. Just for now. Very good. And yeah, I think it is surviving for now. Oh, where's she going though? Where's she going?
Stations. We've got to be agile.
Let's use for us in the meantime. So my items have arrived in Crown Folds to further boost my sewing machine factories and also then the bicycle factories once they work with another 50% bonus on top of that. And that's it for now. The other item I'm not going to use because I would need another trade union. And I do need the influence right now for my New World defenses. So as long as I don't have the coffee really in, I cannot do that much. Now she is, oh my goodness, she's gathering a huge fleet right now. Right in cross of Sohom. Sohom though will survive the siege, so 50 more seconds. It's just a matter now where my other ships are. They're still far away. It's still going to take them a while here to get to this area. I cannot really do that much other than wait and hope for the best. I might try and distract her with purchasing that flagship there. She will destroy it. It's 5,000, right? But it's a smaller distraction. So she will attack and probably reset her position then with that. And we get the next one right away. So I could probably continue doing this now for a while, even though there seems to be a cooldown on it.
In future,
I cannot. There it is.
my brother fought.
And we can attack her right away. Now she's actually still moving though. Siege, we need to wait for that, is over now. Very good. So I hope that we can at least repair some of them. Not all of them. Not even a brink of them. As we are needing more weapons again. Can, however, repair those thingies here.
I endure.
There's still a fire in the area.
Attention for the
Ship
admiral.
constructed.
Ah, this is also nasty. She's moving now. Let's move my ships to the main harbor area again.
Oh dear.
And let's just hope that I will survive this. She's really not giving up on Sohom. Absolutely not. Let's try to intervene here.
Keep your flagship intact. Resources are scarce.
Yeah, look at that. This will be brutal for us. Let's try to block them, separate them. Nah, they're just clipping through, okay. Nothing there I can do. I've got some 2 more ships here. I've got my weapons now in. Let's build those flamethrowers again. Actually build a few more.
Prime the rigging.
She's losing ships though. Lots of them. Devastating. This is really devastating for us as well. We lose ships. She's moving in now here. I do have still some defenses there. Unfortunately, the flamethrowers are still training. Get over there quickly. It's so many ships of her though that I think this will still be the end of Sohom once more.
Ship was destroyed. Ship was destroyed.
Such petty structures.
Now the flamethrowers are online, some of them at least, and they're doing some really nice damage. Oh yes, they're devastating to any kind of wooden ship. Look at that. Incredible how fast they are going down with it. That was absolutely close. Oh my goodness. Loot once again is crap. I don't even need to try, I think. There's nothing positive coming out of that. And Sohom is standing once more, but barely. And that was a big attack though. The flamethrowers were awesome. And yeah, we'll just have to send more ships over with more weapons and more building materials to further protect it. There is no way around that.
Your ship has returned.
It will also be the Penguin here once more, so we got another 47 tons available there. And I'm just going to, yeah, send the next ship to Sohom. I think also some more ships have arrived from the old world though. There it is, more weapons, more bricks for the weapons that we have. My ships are here. I will also need to build then some repair, of course. Well, we can do this, of course. There it is. Let's have it somewhere here. We'll quickly repair all those ships. Once again, though, it is all out depending on the influence, right? Influence is key right now, and we don't have it. Let's get those out there again. They're blocking my harbor area. Alright, we took some damage in the siege that we can repair.
Not in perfect working order.
I don't think there's another bigger attack now coming in anytime soon, though. She's lost a lot of ships with that. I think it was around 15. She will need some time, and we have time to prepare. Of course, harbor defenses is key now, also on the other beach areas, so that she never is able to just destroy the whole morale with one airship attack. I would really like to get cracking also on my coffee production. Now we do have the timber. I have my warehouse working over there. I'm going to boost my timber there a bit, because we do need more building materials. And with that, let's just quickly check it out. In Crown Falls, demand is pretty high now for coffee. It's 14, right? And we do have our consumables. That is the coffee that we have. So we do need around 7 coffee roasters, around 14 plantations. Let's go ahead. That is 100,000. Yeah, it's that expensive. Cannot change it. This one I think doesn't have. Now it's got its fields. Perfect. And then I've got a few more here. This is already 13. Let's make it 14. Workforce wise we are fine. Let's believe in more. 18. Yeah, I think with 18 we can live for now. Let's also build that warehouse up there. 18 it is, and that leads to 9 of my coffee roasters that I need. So we start also with those warehouses again, and then I'm going to build the coffee roasters to get us in all of that coffee. Now, Star Shadow, my white flagship. Let's get it to Isabel over. There might be some good items that we need. We still have 1 minute of a siege, so I cannot build any harbor defenses for now, as long as that siege is lasting. I can only try to block a bit of the other side here. Anything useful? Ah, there we have productivity bonus for the soap factories. This is actually something that I would like to send back on one of my clippers, so that we can use it then in the old world. The rest is fine. So we can just keep them a bit closer here, the damaged ones, to my repair crane. Going to take a while here for them to readjust, of course. And the bricks we get back to the trading post. Alright. I don't see any bigger fleet amassing though. We do have a bit of time. There's another big weapon booster coming in now soon. Meanwhile, in Crown Falls, to finally also continue a bit with the city development, let's go ahead and make some mass upgrades of farmers. To workers. There's also these guys here that we can upgrade, right? So this gets us quite down there. There is the marketplace access all the way down here, so a paved road should do the trick. Yeah, even though what I can see is it's still far away, but that actually should work. It is working, so we can upgrade more of them now. These guys here though, it's not. That's the only house that's not working here. It's 4% that's missing. I will not be able to get this in with paved roads, so I will just get another building over here, then move another building over here as we need it. But we can go ahead with a few more upgrades, and then of course workers to artisans. We got this whole row there around the city center, where we can continue with mass upgrading. For artisans, we still have 4,000 workers ready to upgrade, and we have lots of building materials. So we can just do this. Those guys, and I think here, once again, the market access is the problem. Do I not really have anything close by? Let's build one for now, temporarily, just to get them started. And then also the school. There is no school close by. We have the school down here. Let's have the school in this area for now. Once again, the school is only a temporary building. Once we are at engineers, we don't need that anymore. And with that, I can at least continue happily upgrading also this whole block then to artisans. This whole block. And yeah, those guys.
We're ready to break some.
One very important item at Isabel's inventory is the dockyard tool system. This allows to harbor buildings to self-repair themselves with their full strength, even during combat. This should help us with the morale loss there during airship attacks, as the harbor buildings are defending themselves right away or repairing themselves right away. A very important building there, I think, for defense. I'm primarily looking at the moment at defensive boosts that we can use for our buildings. I think, yeah, that's the ship toolbox. There should be one other thing that I can use for my harbor master, which I haven't found yet. So let's get this one over there at least to Sohom. And a harbor master building, unfortunately, will most likely cost us some influence again, but what can you do about it? Actually, it does cost me 0 influence. Very good. Let's get it.
Your ship has returned from its
Somewhere here. There's some more weapons arriving. And yeah, we should have enough now to at least repair my flags. I'm going to keep, of course, the flamethrowers in this area and another one, because they're just so powerful. And let's get some more flamethrowers then on this side here. This is really just all for morale boosting now, right? Because the more harbor defenses it is, the less likely it is for morale to drop. And I'm going to really spread them so that she will also not be able to take them out with her attacks like that. 15 we need per building, so I need another 60 influence, 50 influence that is, before I can build all of them. I think there is nothing else though in the way coming right now. A few skirmishes here in Cape Trelawney. She's just bullying really, but we have the ships for that. Perfect. Timber's in. Let's build our coffee roasters. Let's have 4 here and 4 here, and that's the 8 that we need for now, right? They're also already going then to their warehouses. We still need 400 obreros, easily done so. Let's upgrade a few more. Very good. And they're also, of course, coming in now. Plus, the coffee will be fulfilled. That leads to more obreros. We could still provide the boxing arena, though. Let's do this. Let's have those people moved over. Then we have a bit of space in between to afford us that boxing arena for the happiness boost that it provides. And there's also the self-repair item that we can use now. And this is then repairing at least some of those buildings. Let's have it. Let's move it really in so that it gets most of them. Another repair crane I don't really need. Oh, wait a second. Let's move this over there. This a bit further outside. And with that, it really affects a lot of them. Right, and I think they're a bit too close together there. Let's spread them. That should be better now. Very good. I think this harbor is now much more prepared against any kind of attack. Now we have all the workforce that we need. A priest, thank you very much. That is a tourist port. And I don't have a cargo ship here right now, but we should have a cargo ship ready in Trelawney. And I'm just going to start now my new trade route from Sohom finally again to Crown Falls. In the New World, they just should leave here right away. Yes, so those ships are really not in any danger. And let's get the coffee rolling. Let's make this one a coffee-only trade route, because the volume, of course, over time will be quite high. And Angie in Cape Trelawney is waiting and is now on its way. And by the time it arrives, there will be already lots of coffee waiting. Another thing we can still do as well is, that is also going to be a morale booster, is adding some more depots. And I'm going to add them to the main area, of course, but a bit further outside, right? So they will not be under too much threat immediately. And they act also like a buffer zone here towards my main area, just in case there is another attack coming in. We do need a bit more timber, but that's coming in naturally. And the bricks, of course, we need to import all of them for now, but we got still plenty of bricks available. Let's move one more ship over to this area, and the rest stays here. And this Toto, you can actually go back to Crown Falls. Even though we might also just delete them at this point, because they give me back some influence. They're not really useful anymore anyway. So Toto, nah, let's get this one back home though. Few more upgrades in Crown Falls. This whole block can now be upgraded. There you go. We no longer need that marketplace with that. They're already getting all their resources in. Only rum is missing though. That's a bit of a shame there. And also a few more upgrades than here. Everything in the center, very good. And we finally can bump some of our resources again, right? We were already really high on them. And of course with that, we just will need to counter a bit of increased consumption. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, at least for the other things we're fine. The cannery might need some bump. Another 10 influence we need. The influence is a problem right now. Meanwhile, Tailwind is arriving in Catester for very good reason with lots of windows, and we're going to need this now for a new production chain. And that is finally what we need is the advanced weapons. They will provide us then with the materials that we need to build battleships finally. And it took me quite some time, of course, because the preparation is long and we were constantly under threat. We have the steel in Catester. The dynamite we only need. And with the dynamite, well, we do need some saltpeter and rendering works and pig farms. Pig farms we already have. I think plenty of pigs we have as well. Yeah, there it is. We just add a few more with the rendering works. And let's just see. One heavy weapon factory produces 1 ton per minute. It does require electricity, so we need to make sure that it's closer to the electrical power plant. I'm going to move my other remaining sewing machines from this area up there, because I don't want to have the heavy weapon factory so close to the city, and then we can just add them here to this area. And my goal would be to have at least 3, right? There you go. They all receive electricity. Also have a warehouse close by. And definitely also very close by a fire station, because they have a pretty high fire risk. That would be 3 tons, unboosted of course, and we are going to boost them further. We could still of course add more than here if we want to later. For that, I do however need now the materials. That is quite extensive. So the steel, that would be 3 tons of steel. That should be negligible. It is, right? We are having a surplus of 70 steel right now per minute. Dynamite though, we need 3 of them. They can be improved by electricity, so I would like to have them also closer in the area, somewhere over there. They can deliver the dynamite then right to the factories. And they in return need 6 saltpeter works though. We do need a beach area for that. We have the saltpeter, the nitro deposit in Catester. I think over here should be fine. 6 of them though is quite extensive. Let's just see if we can squeeze them in. I don't think we can actually squeeze all of them in here. There will be a problem now with the road network. Yes, it's this one. So this one here at least is blocked from it, but the rest should be fine. Nope, this one is also blocked. No way of that I can actually do it any other way. There's not enough room here. We have the sand mines too. It's this one. Please let me be able to squeeze in a warehouse here. Yes, that's all that matters. Let's build the warehouse. Let's upgrade the warehouse right away, and let's build those 4 saltpeter works. That's 50,000. Quite expensive. And then we just have another area here. 2 more, easily done so. Have them in this area for now. Also upgrade that warehouse there as well. Do I still have some steel? Some bricks? No. Let's just wait it out. There should be a brick trader coming in soon, taking away all the bricks. We need the bricks for our production. That is that. And then there would be only the rendering works. So we need 3. That means 3 rendering works, which needs 3 pig farms. That is really easy. Let's have this one somewhere over here. Let's have another warehouse there. And then I'm going with some 3 rendering works. Just like that. Let's make another 4th one, just so we might need it in the future. And then those pig farms, 2 here. And 2 here. And with that we have the piggies as well. Yeah, let's just make all 4 rendering works. Really, it doesn't matter. We have a bit of a surplus there. Production is very, very cheap on that. The bully is on the move. Very close to my one of my main fleets, so we can take them out there. We got several very strong attack forces now. Special forces, let's call them like that. This ship, cargo ship there is too close to them. Barely takes any damage from this. Very good. Move it over there. There is my brick trade route going outbound. Let's take this one back home to get the bricks off board. And let's just keep it waiting here. And then let's just try to chase them there somehow. Take them down. That would be important because she's trying, of course, constantly now to disrupt my trade routes. Quite successfully so, I should say. As some of them take damage. And they're just very fast as well, as always. These are ship of the lines. Not very strong, but very fast in comparison to the royal ship. And yeah, she's just playing cat and mouse now with us. And there she got stuck at the harbor building, so that should be her end, at least for those ships. Very good. That's that. There's also some stuff that we should repair here again. And we got the rendering works now. Probably let's upgrade the warehouse there. And then we can have 3 dynamite factories. Boom, 162,000. Not the cheapest one. And then also we can start already with the first advanced weapons. Those 2 will need still some bricks. We produce them here and then I can also have that. Very good. With that, we can add now something new to my trade routes. This one here has still room for 1 more slot, which is the advanced weapons. It will be fine for now, right? For the time being, because there's not going to be such a high volume on that. And the Mal Shrimp has a new product that gets to Crown Falls, where we can then soon start our battleship production. And this will then hopefully change the tides of war. Stay tuned.